I get a phone call from the hospital. Your dad's having a heart attack. You need to get here as soon as you can. The car goes fucking flying. I'm going up curbs and everything. My mate's driving me. We get to the hospital. I managed to be there whilst, you know, the last few breaths of his life, and they couldn't sadly bring him back around. He'd timed this, you know, perfect. My mum and my sisters were on holiday. There was just me and him and a close friend with me at the time. It was the most fucking tragic time of my fucking life, but we'd had a conversation previously, me and my dad, and he'd kind of warned me. He'd run me up to what was about to happen. I hadn't at this time realised, but he'd left me with responsibilities. One of them being to look after my sisters and my mum. I had two younger sisters, you know. I'm just 25 years old at this point. It was the pinnacle point in my life. Unfortunately, you know, my dad must have seen this strong man inside me, and don't get me wrong, at times I can be, but drugs were just a massive thing in my life at that point, and his death just sent me on a downward spiral that made me worse and worse and worse. In fact, it was the most intake of cocaine I ever took in my life for years and years and years after his death. I was just blocking out emotions, couldn't deal with the fact of, you know, his loss and, you know, the lack of relationship that me and him had whilst he was alive. I just kept beating myself up about things and torturing myself about the ways me and him were and our relationship and etc, etc, etc. I just beat myself up and just hid behind the cocaine all my life. Just thought that was the right way of dealing with it. Drinking all the time and just masking symptoms, not crying, not showing emotions, thinking that, you know, I'm weak if I cry. Guys, it's taken me till probably like a year ago now to actually realise that it's all right to fucking cry. It's all right to express your emotions. It's all right to, you know, to have regrets about the relationship me and my dad had, but actually you need to fucking move on now, you know. My dad wouldn't want this for me. He loved me very much and I loved him. We just clashed at times, you know, and he left me with a responsibility, a very big responsibility of his, you know. I was the only man of the house after he'd gone, and he asked me to look after his girls, which was obviously his wife and his sisters, and unfortunately all I've done is cause him hell for fucking over a decade after he's been gone. This is probably one of the most emotional videos I'm ever going to release, people. You know, I lost my fucking dad and it turned me to fucking drugs on a fucking massive scale, man. I just hope that now he's watching me and he can see the progress and you know, one thing he did fucking teach me is how to fucking fight. This man dealt with an illness all of his life, a very serious disease, Crohn's disease, you know, and he did end up dying from a heart attack, but he taught me and I watched him fight all of my fucking life, you know, being a very poorly man. And that's one thing that I've got inside me is fucking fight. Doing anything that's going to fucking stop me in these tracks now. Oh, Dad, I love you, man. Rest in peace, man. It's fucking bullshit. Life's fucking just flashed before your eyes. You've got to fucking take every day like your last, man, and just make it count, people, because trust me, some people don't get off too fucking easy.